Hello viewers, I am Dipti. Today I am going to solve question number 8 onward from the Kisa Karnataka ICSE Association paper for mathematics for the year 2026. So question number 8 is from identities. Trigonometric identities. Our first question, first part is cosec theta upon cosec theta minus 1 plus cosec theta upon cosec theta plus 1 is equal to 2 sec square theta, but conventionally we will take only one side. So left hand side I am taking. Here as you can see, I can take in the denominator a minus b, a plus b, so it is a square minus b square, and in the numerator we can take cosec theta common, and this will multiplied with this, so cosec theta plus 1, and here also this will become cosec theta minus 1. So 1 and minus will get cancelled, you will get 2 cosec theta. So 2 cosec theta inside and 1 is outside. So it will become 2 cosec square theta, and in the denominator we have to apply third identity. It means 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta. So cosec square theta, it means cosec square theta minus 1 will become equal to cot square theta. We have to write down the identity also. So cosec square theta. Now we have to put their values. 2 cosec means 1 upon sine, so it is sine square theta. Cot means it is cos square theta, and sine square theta. Sine will get cancelled. You will get 2 cos square theta. It means 2 sec square theta is equal to right hand side, which is given. So hence proved. This is our first part. Now coming to second part. Find k so that point this lies on the line segment, and line segment is given as a and b. The points for a coordinates are given as k comma 10, and for here b it is given as 3 comma minus 8. Also find the ratio as p divides a b, and the coordinates of this point are given as p is given as minus 4 comma 6. As it is given the question that all lie on the same point, a line. So we know that all these are collinear points, and for collinear points slope is equal. So slope of, we have to find the value of k now. So slope of AP is equal to slope of PB. So slope of AP is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 we have to do. So this is y2 means 6 minus 10 upon x2 minus x1 means minus 4 minus k is equal to slope of PB will y2 minus y1 minus 8 minus 6 x2 minus x1 means minus 4. It means this is minus 14 and 3 plus 4 is 7, is it equal to minus 2. So now here this is 6 minus 10, and this will transfer that side, it will become minus 2 and minus 4 minus k. So this is minus 4 and divided by minus 2 is equal to minus 4 minus k. It means it is equal to minus minus cancelled, this is 2, this is 2. Now the value of k is, k will go to that side, minus 4 is minus 2, this is minus 6. The value of k is minus 6. This is our first part of the question. Further part, trail question is also there. Find the ratio in P divides AB. P divides AB, because k is already given. Generally we will take k is to 1 na? But in this case we cannot take k. So I am taking m is to 1. So now for finding this k, so we have already got na, k as minus 6. So this point will become minus 6 and 10. Now we have to find the ratio of this. For finding the ratio, I am taking it as m is to 1. So for m, it means coordinates we will take when I am taking this slope, then point will be from this side. So for x point, this is 3m. For 1, this is 1k, k means minus 6. Upon this is m plus 1. And this point x coordinate means abscissa is equal to minus 4. So in this way we can also get, or either this is optional part, but I can show it in this way also, minus 8m, and then in this side it is 10 upon, this is m plus 1 and its value is equal to 6. So now on this side it is easy, so minus 8m plus 10 is equal to 6m plus 6. So 8 and 6, it is 14m, and this is 10 minus 6 means 4. So value of m is 4 by 14, or simpler term it will become 2 is to 7. So ratio is 2 is to 7. I have taken ordinate point, means y point. If abscissa I have taken, we will get the same answer. This is just optional part. You need not to show both of them. I am just showing for the sake of convenience. Whatever you want, you can take. So this is 4 plus 3 is 7m. It is equal to minus 4 plus 6. It means 2. So m is equal to 2 by 7. Again, I am getting the same answer. Either you can take abscissa or you can take ordinate. Now, coming to the third part. Histogram is there and hence find the mean by step division method. Means from the data given of histogram, first we have to draw the table, distribution table. So frequency distribution table for we have to start it with 200 to 300. So class interval value is 200 to 300, 300 to 400, then 4 to 500, then 5 to 600, and last value is still 800. So 6 to 7 and then 700 to 800. This is the class interval, and corresponding frequencies you have to take from the histogram only. Number of workers on the y-axis is the frequency. So 200 to 300, 6 workers are there. So frequency is 6. Similarly, from other bars also we can take the frequency. Next it is 10. Next it is 14. Next to 14 it is 16. Then next it is 10, and then last it is again 4. So these are the frequencies, corresponding frequencies. Now for step division method, first we have to come to class mark. First we have to find the value of class mark. So class mark is the middle value. The 200 plus 300 is 500, and divided by 500 it will become 250. So 250 and 100 का difference है, तो you need not to calculate again and again. This will become 450, 550, 650, and then 750. So out of these, one value we have to take assumed mean. So 3 and 3 we can take either 450 or 550. So suppose I am taking 550 as the assumed mean. So A is equal to 550. For deviation, we have to subtract x minus a we have to take. So 250 minus 550, it means minus 300, then minus 200, minus 100, this is 0, this is plus 100, this is 200. But for step, this is assumed mean method. Agar assumed mean method ho, we will take only this value f into d we can take. But this is step division method, means third method we have to take. For that we have to divide d by I. So we will get t then. So class interval is 100. Upper limit minus lower limit is 100. So I is equal to 100. So we will divide d by 100. So minus 3 by 100 means minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1 and 2. So now last part is f into t. F is this 6 into 3. 6 minus 6, 3, 18. This is minus 20, this is minus 14, this is 0, this is 10 into 1, 10, then 4 into 2, 8. So any value we can get cancelled. For simplification, 10 and 8 is 18, and here it is minus 18. So you will get minus 34 as sigma ft. This is our value for sigma f into t. So now formula for mean is equal to assumed mean plus sigma ft divided by sigma f and into whatever interval with which we have divided, we have to multiply. Now whatever we have subtracted, we have to add. If I have taken capital A, we have to take the same symbol both ways. So now assumed mean I have taken as 550 plus sigma ft is minus 34 divided by sigma f we have to calculate. Here value of sigma f is 60. So we have to divide 60 and then I is 100. So for this calculation, this is 550 minus 340 divided by 6. 340 divided by 6, we will get the value as 550 minus this division is 56.66. So now after subtracting, we will get the final answer as 493.33. This is our mean. So final answer is 493.33. This is the mean we have calculated from the histogram given. First we have to draw the frequency distribution table, then we have to take the frequencies from the length of these bars, then x means class mark, then deviation for assumed mean method, and then coming to the step deviation method, we have taken this t also, and then put in the final formula. Now question number 9, first part from linear inequation. This is minus 3 plus x less than and equal to 8x by 3 plus 2. First half is this. Next is 8x by 3 plus 2, and this is less than 14 by 3 plus 2x, and x belongs to real number. So here x है minus 8x upon 3 less than equal to 3 will transpose to this side, 2 plus 3 5. So it will become 5 here LCM. So 3x minus 8x. It means 5x upon minus 5x upon 3 less than equal to 5. So x is, because negative sign is there and we are going to divide with the negative sign, we have to change this inequality sign. So it is 5 and 3 by 5 is now. Minus will remain here but sign will change. So greater than minus 3. So x is greater than minus is the first value in the number line we have to show. Now in this side also 8x by 3 transpose 2x on this side, 14 by 3, 2 on that side. So LCM 3, 8 minus 2. Now this is 8x minus 3 into 2 is 6x less than equal to 3, 14 minus 6. 3 will get cancelled, 8 minus 6 is 2x is less than 14 minus 6 is 8. So x is less than 4. So x is greater than and equal to minus 3 and less than 4. X is such that x belongs to this. So this is our complete solution set of this given inequation. Now we have to show it on the number line also. So x is such that x belongs to real number, we have to also mention real number, and on the number line also you have to show properly, like if this is your minus 3, then minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. One extra reading we can take, and then on this side also. So now here in equality sign is there. So for minus 3 we will take dark circle, and for 4 we will take hollow circle, and we have to make this line dark on the number line, because real number means we have to take the line, not the points. For all other things we can take points, but in this case we have to draw the line only. Now next part again from the construction topic. Generally from construction chapter, one question is there in the complete chapter. Using ruler and compass only construct triangle ABC equal to 120 degree where ABBC is equal to 7. So we have to draw BC equal to 7 centimeter, and angle is given ABC 120, means here we have to draw angle of 120, so 60 and 60 again, so it is 120 angle. So this is the construction of a triangle, angle ABC, and then mark 2 points D and D which satisfy the condition that they are equidistant from both BA and BC. If any point is equidistant from two lines, then it will lie on the angle bisector. For more clarity, you can watch my video on loci chapter. So BA and BC. BA is this point, BA is also 7 na? So we will mark a arc here measuring with the scale. This is 7 centimeter. So now BA and BC, these are the lines. These are the lines. So we have to take the angle bisector. For angle bisector, we have to make a R and mark one line from here, one line from here. This is the angle bisector. Any point on this line is equidistant from these two lines. Now second is D is equidistant from B and C as well. When any point is equidistant from 2 points, it will lie on the line bisector. For drawing the line bisector from B and C, we will place the compass at C and we will mark arc like this, and on B we will mark like this. It means line bisector means a line which is bisecting this line BC into 3.5 and 3.5. Now the point where these two lines meet is the exact D point, and then we will join these points. So this is CBA and this is D. So in the last, join DA and DC and name the figure ABCD. So this ABCD is our rhombus, because you can see all sides at 7. This line is parallel to this also. This line is equal and parallel to this also. So this figure is rhombus. But after proper drawing, you will know that whether it is only parallelogram or it is a rhombus. In this third part, from a right circular cylinder, with height 12 centimeter. The height of cylinder is 12 centimeter and radius of base is 5 centimeter. Write circular cone of same height and same base radius. So the height of this cone is also 12 and base radius is 5. This is 5 and this is 12. So L we know, otherwise we can show also. So 5 square plus 12 square, it is 169, it means it is 13. So L is under root 169 and the value of L is 13. So slant height is 13. For curved surface area, we need the formula pi r L, so that is why. Now find the volume and total surface area of the remaining solid. Whenever one solid is inside the other solid or we have cut, so we, while calculating volume we will subtract, but while calculating total surface area we will add these two figures. So first, for finding the volume of remaining solid, for finding the volume we will take the volume of cylinder minus volume of cone. For the formula of value of volume of cylinder, it is pi r square h minus volume of cone, it is 1 by 3 pi r square h, because in this case h and r are same, so we can take LCM. So 2 by 3 pi r square h. Now just put their values. Pi, they have told in the question we can take 3.114 only, whatever given in the question we have to take. Now base is 5 square means 25 and then height is 12. So after calculation we will get the volume of the remaining solid, means desired volume. So for after calculation you will get value as 628, because this is volume, we have to make write cube on its top. Now next is total surface area. So total surface area of this solid figure is equal to curved surface area of cylinder plus curved surface area of cone plus base surface area. Yeah, you can say area of base. Now curved surface area of cylinder is 2 pi RH plus cone, it is pi r L plus base, it is pi r square. So either you can take all these things common, or whatever, if you want you can take only pi r common. Pi r common, then 2h L and here r. Now for simplification we have to write the values. 314, radius is 5, 2h is 12, 12 into 2 24, L is 13, radius is 5. So 3.14 into 5, and after adding all these you will get the value as 42. So your answer will be 659.44, or you can say 40, and centimeter square you have to mention here because it is the total surface area. So for surface area square and cube के लिए आपको volume के लिए cube you have to mention. Now question number 10, part 1 from probability, card number from 11 to 16. So from 11 they are starting and from till 60 they are. So total n sample space में कितने cards we have है 11 to 60. We will consider this 60 also. So total cards are 50. So total cards we will take as 50. If a card is drawn at random from the box and the probability the number on the drawn card is divisible by 4 or 6. In this question they have mentioned 4 or 6 and 2 and 5. If these type of questions generally not asked in ICSE board for class 10, because if OR is given then we have to take all. It means we have to take the union, and if AND is given then we have to take the intersection, means only the common one. But still you know अब question आया है तो we have to solve, तो it means we have to take all जहाँ OR है, और जब intersection है तो we have to take only the common ones. But first we have to write all the sample space कि कितने कितने बनेंगे. Now for first part our E1 event 1 we can take. Event 1 में हमारे पास क्या क्या केसेस आ सकते हैं, divisible by 4 और 6. तो पहले आप 4 के लिख लेंगे, फिर 6 के भी लिख सकते हैं. तो सारे नंबर हमें कंबाइन करने हैं. तो 12 4 का टेबल आप करिए, 12 16 देन 20, कितना 60 तक जाना है हमारे को. 20 24 28, all these numbers are there. 28, then 30, then 32, then coming to 36, 40, 42, 44, 48, 52, then 56 and 60. So all you have to show, means all means union. तो आपने 4 के multiples भी लिए हैं और 6 के multiples भी you have also taken. So NE1 कितने नंबर आ रहे हैं इसके अंदर, आप टोटल when you count you will get 17. So formula for probability is equal to, we have to write all the parts, but I am writing it once, number of favorable outcomes divided by total number of possible outcomes. So total number of possible outcomes, क्या चांसेस हो सकते हैं? टोटल हमारे पास आए हैं 17 और टोटल कार्ड कितने हैं 50, तो 17/50 ये आ जाएगा हमारे पास फॉर्मूला, वी कैन राइट NE1 अपॉन टोटल NS आ गया प्रोबेबिलिटी फॉर E1. Now this is answer for first part. Now B part multiple of 2 and 5. So 2 and 5 में only the common multiples of 2 and 5 we have to take. So for E2 our sample space will carry 2 और 5 के common multiple means 10 वाले आएंगे, तो 20, 30, 40, 50 and 60 including 60 also. So they are in number of cards, ये वाले कितने हो गए 1 2 3 4 5. So in this case you will write down the formula again, but I am not writing. Probability of E2 is equal to 5 upon total number of cards is 50. So it means 1 upon 10 is the answer for B part. Now for C part, factors of 60. For factors of 60, E3 is equal to 60 के factors जो आ रहे हैं 12 है, 15, 20, 30 and 60. So these are again 5. So probability of E3 is again 5 upon 50. But if you left 5 by 50, then your 1 mark will be deducted. You have to write in the simplest form only, 1 by 10, 1 by 10 and 17 by 50. These are the answers in simplest forms. The lowest form you have to show, otherwise your 1 mark will be deducted. Two people standing on the same side of the tower in a straight line with it, measure the angle of elevation at the top of the tower at 25 and 50 respectively. So here this is the tower, two people are standing, they are making angles of 25 degree and 50 degree, but for simplicity we will not consider these angles. We will take the right angle triangle, and then if this is 90, this is 50, we will take this as 40. If this is 90, this is 25, then this angle for the bigger triangle will become 65. We will take like this. Why I am telling you the reason also. Let me explain. If the height of the tower is 70 meters, this is given. If height is given, we have to calculate this base distance. Find the distance between these two people. Let this distance be equal to x and let it be equal to y, or you can say B, C or BD, A, B and C we can take. So now in first triangle, in triangle AB, C I have already taken, so this is ABD. In triangle ABD, if I am taking 70 upon y, let me explain. If I am taking 70 upon y, then I have to take the value of 50 in this case. So value of 50 and I have to calculate y, then 70 upon 50 की वैल्यू से आपको डिवाइड करना है. So आपको यहाँ पर डिवाइड करने से बचाने के लिए आप डिवीजन से बच जाएंगे. इफ यू आर टेकिंग द अदर एंगल, मतलब आप उसको ट्राइंगल के अदर एंगल को निकाल लेंगे 90 50 और वो 40 आ जाएगा. तो वी आर नॉट कंसिडरिंग दिस थिंग, वी आर टेकिंग द triangle, same triangle ले रहे हैं, but now this is the perpendicular and this is the base because I am taking 40. So y upon means BD upon y, this is 70. Now this is perpendicular upon base, this is again 10, but now it is not 50, it is 40. So complementary angle लेना पड़ेगा क्योंकि 90 ले लिया, 50 and 40 हो जाएगा. tan 40, value of tan 40 we have to take from the table. So y is equal to 70 into the value of tan 40, it is 0.8391. After multiplication you will get 58.737 meter. So in the last year final board paper यहाँ पर ये क्वेश्चन था, इसी क्वेश्चन को हमें राउंड फिगर में लेना है. अगर यहीं से राउंड फिगर में लेंगे तो कैलकुलेशन भी सिंपल हो जाएगी और आपके मार्क्स भी डिडक्ट नहीं होंगे. तो इफ इट इज मेंशन्ड इन द क्वेश्चन पेपर यू हैव टू रीड दैट लाइन केयरफुली, जो हमने लास्ट ईयर नहीं पढ़ी थी लेकिन इस साल अब ध्यान रखना है. तो ये y का आंसर आ गया. नाउ आई एम कंसिडरिंग अदर ट्राइंगल. इन ट्राइंगल ABC, ABC means bigger triangle. Again I am taking this as the perpendicular, not base. So x plus y means BC is our perpendicular and this is base AB. So perpendicular base, so I have to take that angle only. So tan 65 I have to take. Now value of BC is x plus y is equal to AB. We know this is 70 and tan 65 we have to take it from the table. Its value is 2.1445. So now value of y we know. So from there final answer for x we can calculate. This is first we have to multiply this. After multiplication you will get 150.115 meter. So x is subtraction of this. So B C minus B D we have to take. So x हमारा आएगा फाइनल तभी. So हमें इसमें से इसको सब्ट्रैक्ट करना है. So 150.115 minus 58.737 and after subtraction you will get the answer as 91.378. बट अगर आपको कुछ भी कहा गया करेक्ट अप टू 2 डेसिमल प्लेसेस 3 डेसिमल प्लेसेस सिग्निफिकेंट फिगर, तो उस पॉइंट पे आपको दिस वैल्यू शुड बी चेक्ड, अगर अदरवाइज योर मार्क्स विल बी डिडक्टेड. Now last question in the given figure, AB is equal to 7 centimeter. AB is given as 7 centimeter and BC as 9 centimeter. This is our C point. This is BD is a chord and this is also in the given figure. AB is 7 and BC is 9. Prove that triangle ACD and DCB are similar. So similarity के लिए we again have to take the triangles. So which triangle we can take? First जो ट्रायंगल आपने लेने हैं वी हैव टू कंसीडर कि किसमें इक्वल एंगल्स आ रहे हैं. So first you know this property कि the angle made by the tangent and the chord is equal to the angle made by that chord in the alternate segment. So this angle and this angle should be equal. So here this is the tangent, this is the chord. So angle made by this chord with this tangent should be equal to the angle made here. So if this is x, this is also equal to x. For proving this similarity we have to use this thing also. So now coming to the similarity part, in triangle, which triangles they have asked? In triangle ACD, in triangle ACD and triangle DCB. ACD, ACD में C एंगल तो कॉमन ही आ रहा है, DCB में भी कॉमन आ रहा है. तो in both these triangle, angle ACD is equal to angle DCB means equal to angle C, यानी कि कॉमन एंगल है. तो वी हैव टू मेंशन कि कॉमन एंगल सी आ रहा है. और दूसरा एंगल अभी हमने इसमें लिया है, ये एंगल जो हमने एक्स अभी यहाँ पर प्रूफ किया है, ये किस ट्रायंगल को बिलोंग कर रहा है? डी सी बी में ये एंगल बराबर है. इट मींस एंगल सी डी बी इज इक्वल टू, यहाँ से किसके इक्वल हो जाएगा? ये ए सी डी है लेकिन यहाँ हमारा डी ए बी बन रहा है. तो डी ए बी बोथ आर इक्वल टू एक्स. तो हमारे पास दो एंगल्स आ गए हैं. That is why these two triangles means triangle ACD is similar to triangle DCB by AA axiom. So if triangles are similar, find the length of CD. So sides are in proportion. Corresponding sides of similar triangles are in proportion. तो किसकी लेंथ हमें चाहिए? CD की. तो CD के लिए हम यहाँ से तो CD, when we take CD from here, so we have to take BC from there. CD by BC we have to take. तो CD by BC is equal to, दूसरी साइड हमें कोई तो लेनी पड़ेगी इसके साथ में, तो we can consider this. So here this is AC. If first two, then here also this is DC. So now DC means CD हो गया ना, तो CD square is equal to AC into BC. Now whatever given in the question, it is equal to CD square. Now AC is total equal to 9 plus 7. It means 16 and BC is given as 9. So I have earlier told you कि हमें जब भी स्क्वायर का स्क्वायर रूट निकालना है तो वी हैव टू ब्रेक इट इनटू प्राइम फैक्टर्स. तो 16 के लिए तो वेरी सिंपल है, 4 हो गया और 9 के लिए 3 हो गया. तो वन पेयर में से एक हम बाहर ले लेंगे CD स्क्वायर के लिए. तो CD इज इक्वल टू 4 into 3. इट मीन्स 12 सेंटीमीटर is the length of CD. This is our answer. So with this I conclude my today's video. Hope you like the solutions given by me for the maths KISA paper for the year 2026. If you want to join any crash course, you can contact me in the given phone number in the description box if you really want to. During examination, I will also take one crash course. If you are really interested in doing maths and solving questions, then you can contact me. Thank you.